Good evening and welcome to Sleep Atlas. My name is Gabriel, and tonight I'll be your guide. Together, we'll leave the earth behind and drift gently through the quiet of space. Beyond the clouds, past the moon, and into the endless sea of stars, there's a place where gravity fades and everything you carry grows lighter. When our story ends, the music and cosmic sounds will continue to play softly, so you can stay with me a little longer, floating in peace as you drift into deep rest. So find a comfortable position, let your body settle, and take a slow breath in through your nose. Hold it for a moment and exhale gently through your mouth. Feel the air leave your lungs, taking with it the weight of your day. Again, a soft inhale and a slow exhale. With each breath, imagine your body growing lighter, as if gravity itself is loosening its hold. Your muscles soften, your jaw unclenches, your thoughts slow down. You are safe, you are warm, you are exactly where you need to be. Let's take 3 more deep breaths together, breathing in calm, breathing out tension. Inhale slowly. 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. Drawing in peace with every breath and releasing everything you no longer need. One more time. Filling your lungs completely and letting it all go with a gentle sigh. Beautiful. Now, bring your attention to your body. Starting at the crown of your head, imagine a warm, golden light beginning to glow there, soft and soothing. This light begins to move slowly down across your forehead, smoothing away any tightness, melting through your eyebrows, relaxing the tiny muscles around your eyes. Let your eyelids grow heavy. So heavy, they couldn't open even if you wanted them to. The warmth moves down through your cheeks. Your jaw releases completely. Your lips part slightly, and your tongue rests softly at the bottom of your mouth. Your neck relaxes. Your shoulders drop away from your ears. Feel them sink deeper into whatever supports you. The golden light flows down both arms now, through your elbows, your forearms, into your wrists and hands, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Your hands are completely relaxed, heavy and warm. The light spreads across your chest now. With each breath, your chest rises and falls like gentle waves. Effortless, natural, peaceful. It moves down through your abdomen, your lower back, releasing any knots or tightness there. Down through your hips, your thighs, feeling them sink heavily into the bed. Through your knees, your calves, your ankles, and into your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Your entire body is now wrapped in this warm golden glow. completely relaxed, completely at peace. Now, let's begin our journey. The sky above you opens like a curtain, revealing a field of stars so vast it seems endless. At first, you're standing on soft sand, a beach that feels both familiar and strange. The air hums faintly, as though the universe itself is breathing. Ahead of you, the sea is calm, reflecting the night sky like glass. Each wave that rises carries with it a shimmer of light, as if the stars have fallen into the water and learned to move with the tide. You step closer. The sand beneath your feet glows faintly, each footprint leaving behind a soft pulse of light that fades as you move. Take a moment here. Feel the cool sand between your toes. Notice how each grain seems to hold a tiny spark of starlight. The ocean breeze touches your skin, gentle, carrying with it the scent of salt and something sweeter, something ancient and mysterious. You breathe it in, and with each breath, you feel more connected to this place, more at home in this strange and beautiful realm. The waves whisper as they reach the shore, a rhythm older than time, steady, soothing, eternal. You walk along the water's edge, and the luminous foam swirls around your ankles, warm, welcoming, alive with gentle energy. Above you, shooting stars trace silver lines across the darkness, each one a wish, each one a possibility, each one already fulfilled in this moment. The horizon ripples, and then it happens. The water lifts upward, not crashing, but rising, as though gravity has reversed. The sea becomes a river of light, flowing toward the stars, and without hesitation, you follow. You step forward into the ascending water, and it holds you, supports you, lifts you gently. With your next breath, your feet leave the ground. You're weightless now, drifting slowly upward, the earth below fading into shadow. The ocean stretches beneath you like a luminous quilt, and above, infinite stars waiting, each one alive with its own quiet song. Your body knows exactly how to move here. No effort required, just intention, just surrender. You rise slowly, peacefully, passing through layers of atmosphere that shimmer like auroras, greens and blues and purples washing over you in gentle waves. The air grows thinner, cooler, cleaner, until you're breathing something beyond air, something pure, essence itself. You pass through thin clouds, and they part around you like silk. The moon greets you, silent, silver, patient. Its craters glow softly, like memories etched in stone. You pause here, floating beside the moon, close enough to see the texture of its surface, the ancient impact sites, the quiet valleys where no sound has ever echoed. The moon doesn't speak, but you feel its presence, its wisdom, its eternal watching over the earth below. As you drift past, you sense the stillness of time itself, the peace that exists when there's nothing left to chase. You look back once more at Earth, a blue marble suspended in darkness, so small, so fragile, so beautiful. All the noise, all the rush, all the worry, it's all contained in that tiny sphere. And from here, it seems almost peaceful. You send a thought of love toward it, toward everyone still there, still searching, still struggling, still dreaming. And then you turn away and continue your journey deeper into the cosmos. Around you, tiny fragments of ice catch the starlight, shimmering like floating glass. You reach out and they scatter gently, dancing away into the void. Some of the ice fragments orbit around you, creating a temporary ring, a crown of frozen light, before drifting away into their own paths. The stellar river. Ahead, a path of light begins to form. Thousands of stars connected by invisible threads, creating a river that stretches through the dark. You follow it, letting it carry you deeper into space. The stellar river flows beneath you, through you, guiding you without direction, leading you without destination. Along the banks of this river, you notice celestial gardens, clusters of stars arranged like flowers, blooming in slow motion over millennia. Some stars pulse with a steady heartbeat, young and vibrant, burning bright blue and white. Others glow with the deep red of ancient wisdom, stars that have watched civilizations rise and fall, stars that remember the first dawn of creation. You drift among them, and they seem to acknowledge you, tiny fluctuations in their light, as if they're nodding, welcoming you to this realm between worlds. Planets pass below, some golden, some blue, some ringed in silver mist. On one, oceans swirl like liquid sapphire. On another, mountains rise higher than clouds, their peaks glowing faintly from volcanic breath. You descend slightly toward one planet, drawn by curiosity, by wonder. Its surface is covered in vast crystalline formations, structures that catch starlight and transform it into rainbows that dance across the landscape. There's no life here, but somehow it feels alive, as if the planet itself is dreaming, as if consciousness takes forms beyond what we imagine. You hover above these crystal fields, and they hum softly, a frequency you feel more than hear, resonating with something deep in your chest. It's as if the planet is singing you a lullaby, one that speaks directly to your soul. Everything moves slowly, the rhythm of eternity. You feel your heart synchronizing with it. Your breath slows to match the cosmic rhythm, expanding, contracting, like the universe itself, breathing galaxies into being and dissolving them into light. In this vast silence, there's no sound, yet you feel surrounded by a kind of music, the hum of cosmic balance, the whisper of gravity. the vibration of being alive. You continue along the stellar river, passing through regions of space where new stars are being born. Here, clouds of gas and dust collapse slowly inward, spiraling, condensing, gathering heat and pressure until suddenly, ignition. A new star blazes to life, and you witness it. This moment of cosmic birth, this triumph of matter over entropy, of light over darkness. The newborn star sends out its first rays, illuminating the surrounding dust cloud from within, creating a cathedral of light, a temple of fire, a monument to beginnings. You float through this stellar nursery, surrounded by the building blocks of worlds, the ingredients of life itself, hydrogen and helium, carbon and oxygen, all the elements that will one day become planets, trees, oceans, consciousness. Far ahead, a faint glow grows brighter, a nebula blooming in color. Hues of violet, blue, and rose swirl like paint in water. It feels alive, breathing, pulsing, expanding. You drift closer, and the light wraps around you. It's warm, not from heat, but from presence. The colors seem to respond to your thoughts, shifting as your mind quiets. As you enter the nebula, you're surrounded by clouds of luminous gas, pillars of creation stretching for light years, monuments sculpted by stellar winds and radiation. The colors deepen, intensify, yet remain soft, gentle, nurturing. You swim through violet mist, and it clings to you like silk, like memory, like possibility. You emerge into a chamber of blue light, and here time seems to pause, or perhaps loop back on itself, or perhaps stop mattering altogether. Inside the nebula, time stretches thin. Minutes become hours. Hours become moments. You see constellations forming, lines of light connecting ancient stories across the sky. A shape appears, familiar, though you can't name it. It's as if the universe is showing you a memory you've always had, something buried deep and gentle. Perhaps it's a constellation from childhood, one you've forgotten. Or perhaps it's a pattern your soul recognizes from before you were born. The stars arrange themselves into symbols, into messages, into art. You don't need to understand them. Understanding isn't the point. The point is simply to witness, to be present, to allow. The light around you begins to pulse in rhythm with your breath. Inhale, the stars brighten. Exhale, they dim softly. You experiment with this, breathing slowly, watching the universe respond, realizing that you and the cosmos are connected, that your breath moves through all things, that you're not separate from this vast expanse. You are no longer just watching the cosmos. You are part of it. Your atoms were forged in the hearts of dying stars. Your water came from ancient comets. Your energy flows from the same source that powers galaxies. You have always been here. You will always be here, just in different forms, different arrangements, different expressions of the same infinite creativity. You float there, suspended between eternity and peace. The weight of everything, worry, time, thought, fades into the quiet hum of creation. Here, in the heart of the nebula, there are no questions that need answering, no problems that need solving, no future to plan for, no past to regret. There is only this floating, this being, this perfect, eternal now. You realize something simple and profound. The universe doesn't ask for anything. It simply is. And so are you. You don't need to become anything. You don't need to achieve anything. You don't need to prove anything. You already are. Completely, perfectly, enough. You drift slowly through the nebula, the colors thinning into silver mist. The stars grow smaller, the light softer. You're moving into the deep void now, the space between galaxies, where darkness is so complete it becomes its own form of light. Here, there is nothing, and in that nothing, there is everything. The silence deepens, a silence not empty, but full of potential, full of rest, full of the pause between heartbeats, the space between thoughts, the darkness from which all light emerges. You feel yourself dissolving into this darkness, not disappearing, but expanding, becoming larger, more spacious, boundless. Your edges blur. Where do you end and space begin? Perhaps there's no difference. Perhaps there never was. You feel your breath become slower, shallower. The edges of thought blur. Thoughts that arise now are like distant stars, appearing briefly, then fading, and you don't follow them. You let them pass, like comets on their own journeys. Your mind grows quiet, quieter than it's been in years, perhaps quieter than it's ever been. And in that quiet, you find something unexpected. Not emptiness, but peace. Profound peace. Peace beyond understanding. You are floating, not falling, not rising, just being. Every part of you is at rest. Your heart beats slowly, steadily, like a distant drum, anchoring you to existence even as you drift in the void. Your lungs expand and contract with minimal effort, breathing happening on its own, the body knowing exactly what to do. No control needed. Just trust. The universe holds you, cradles you, rocks you gently in its infinite arms. You're safe here, safer than you've ever been, protected by the vastness itself, held by the darkness, loved by the silence. Far in the distance, you notice Earth again, or perhaps a dream of Earth, a memory of home, but you're not ready to return. Not yet. Maybe not ever. Here, in the space between worlds, you've found something precious, something worth staying for. You've found yourself, your true self, the self that exists beyond name, beyond form, beyond story, the self that is pure awareness, pure presence, pure peace. The starlight around you fades gently to a deep, velvety black. The darkness isn't frightening, it's comforting, like a blanket, like a mother's embrace, like coming home after a long journey. You sense the music will remain long after your mind drifts away. Soft cosmic sounds, low frequencies, vibrations that massage your consciousness, guiding you deeper, deeper into rest. Your awareness becomes dreamlike, fluid, less defined. You might still hear my voice, or you might not. It doesn't matter. You're safe either way. You might notice your body one last time, heavy, completely relaxed, sinking into whatever supports you. Or you might have already forgotten you have a body, already become pure consciousness, pure peace, pure sleep. You let go, completely, peacefully, of effort, of control, of waking, of knowing. You surrender to the darkness, to the silence, to the infinite rest that waits beyond thought, and you drift into sleep, into dreams, into the cosmic ocean where stars are born and consciousness rests, and all things return to source, to peace, to home. Sleep now. Sleep. The universe holds you. You are safe. You are loved. You are home. Sleep.